Guys, so I got bored and decided I'm gonna film my next video now. You can see that I'm a bit tired, but I like to enjoy me time after my kids have gone to bed. So they've been to sleep for probably about an hour now, but yeah, anyway, I'm currently on my laptop and I thought I'll play the part where I've sent in a question to Michelle and she's put it in one of her videos. It's Wentworth season 9 mini spoiler and some fan fiction. And the Instagram on there is my a different name to what I have, but the Sweet Life of Teal is my Instagram where you can message me on. My other one is private, so please don't message me on that one. That's basically for close family and friends. And I haven't figured out how to edit videos into my channel yet. So this is just going to be playing off my laptop. So this is the part where Michelle talks about what my question. And so this video is basically going to be telling you my part. Here's Michelle's so far.
But I can't wait to watch all my stars. It's going to be so great. So I received a question from MelMelXX15 on Instagram. And they asked me, if you were a character on Wentworth, what would you want your storyline to be about? And what would your name be? This is a great question. This is a fantastic question. When I read it, I was like, oh, hell no, I can't answer this via typing. I'm going to put this shit in a video because this is a fantastic question. And I want to know your answers as well. So in the comments down below, I want y'all to answer the same exact question. What would your character's storyline be about, and what in the hell would be your name on Wentworth? So we're going to start off with my name. My name would be, I have to have a powerful name. A name that is like, when you hear it, you know that this bitch is someone to be reckoned with. Who the fuck is text messaging me? I know that I have an appointment. Y'all don't have to keep fucking harassing me about this shit. Oh my God, they called me yesterday twice, and now they didn't. Like, I know, I have my appointment dates written down. What the fuck? Anyway, oh my God, what would my storyline be about? I feel like the possibilities are endless. All right, so boom. My backstory. I grew up with Luke Kelly. We ran those Australian streets. We lived in the same neighborhood. This is what happened. Okay, I got it. Luke Kelly and myself, we grew up on the same block. I knew her piece of shit family because they were assholes, all right? And my family was also pieces of shit. This is the backstory. And so we ran the Australian streets together, robbing people, beating people up. I know Boomer as well. Boomer, you know, it was us three. Boomer, Luke Kelly, and me, Michi. I'm going to just give myself, my character's name is going to just be my name, my nickname. Michi is not my name. It's Michelle, and people call me Michi. So that's going to be my character's name. Michi, what's going to be her last name? Lou and I, we grew up together. Her and I were best friends. And then I had to move from Australia. I'm going to be a Puerto Rican Australian. And so I'm a Puerto Rican Australian. I was born in Australia, but I'm of Puerto Rican descent. And then my family went back to Puerto Rico when I was a kid, and it tore me and Lou up. We didn't stay in contact. There was no cell phones back then. You know what I'm saying? We just fell out of communication. Like when the internet came out and like social media and shit, neither one of us gave a fuck about social media, and so we never even bothered finding each other through there. So what happens? I go on to lead a life of crime, just like, my precious baby love Luke Kelly did, except I was fucking shit up in the tropics in Puerto Rico. So then what happens? I decide that I want to go back to the place where I was born and raised, Australia, okay? And I tell my parents, me voy, tengo que ir pa Australia de nuevo. Me quiero ir de la isla. So I left Puerto Rico because the cops was like looking for me because I was just, robbing and fucking shit up, and I shot someone and I don't know if they died or not, but I fled Puerto Rico. Back in Australia, right? And I'm just chilling and everything is fine when all of a sudden I see Luke Kelly. I see her. So I'm in Australia for a few years and I'm, doing some things. I heard some stories about my precious baby love, Luke Kelly, and how she was just, losing her mind and in and out of Wentworth and cutting people's fingers off. And I'm like, damn, she's crazy. And I became instantly intrigued. And so I set forth to look for her. It took me years, but I finally found her and staying in the true power of this retreat. And I saw her. I saw her with Reb Keen, and I knew by the way she was looking at Reb that she was completely and totally in love, and I went away saddened, okay? And from that moment on, I just wanted to fuck everybody up. I was like, she's the love of my life, and she's in love with someone else. So I set forth on a trail of destruction that leads me back to Wentworth Correctional Facility. I'm going to claim it right here, right now. If there's anything that's going to be done after Wentworth season 9, the final season, that has to do anything with Wentworth, I'm going to be a part of it. I'm going to just throw that out into the atmosphere right now. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right? So, boom, I end up in Wentworth Correctional Facility where I lay eyes on Luke Kelly. And she's hugging Reb Keen. And I'm just heartbroken. So, the reason why I'm there is to get my boo back. That's it. There is no other storyline. I'm there to get Luke Kelly. That's it. She's going to look at me. She's going to be like, oh, shit. It's Michi from back in the day. We grew up on the same block. I remember her. And so we're going to, talk and be friends. And then one day we're hanging out, in the yards or whatever. And we're eating toast. You know what I'm saying? And we're having such a great time. And I decide that I'm going to be bold. And I kiss her. Right? So I kiss her. Reb Keen sees, comes, hits me on the back of my head. We start fighting in the yard. I beat the shit out of him. And then Lou turns on me for beating up her precious baby love, Reb Keen. And then from there, the rest of my time on Wentworth is just me fighting tooth and nail to win the affection and heart of my precious baby love, Luke Kelly. I don't know what's going to happen with Reb Keen. This is my fantasy and my storyline. But let the chips fall where they may. All I know is I'm coming for my baby. My name would be Michi de los Santos. That would be my name if I was a character. So thank you, XX15, for sending me that question. It was great, and I got to fantasize a little bit, which was fantastic. Oh my God, can you imagine if I was a...
So there we go. There's Michelle's comment. Well, backstory on if she was in Wentworth. So this was my comment. Yay, my question is in this video, hehe. My name would be Aria Brennan, and I would be the cousin of Kaz, and I would come to Wentworth in getting revenge for my cousin Kaz and doing what she wanted to do, and finally kill Mari for her. She wouldn't know who I am, as I would be using a different last name, which would be my mother's last name, just to get into Wentworth, and I would kill her the same way as Sean Brody killed Kaz, and instead of writing initials in blood, I would write Kaz Proctor did not die in vain. She will live on forever in Wentworth. To get into Wentworth, I became the leader of the Red Right Hand, and just to get into trouble and get myself locked up once Mari was dead, I would go back to being Aria Proctor. Part of the story would be mine and Kaz's dads were brothers, and they were twins but not identical, and so that they were very violent towards us, and basically my mother ended up killing my dad because she knew if she left that he would come after us, so the only way she felt safe was to kill my dad. And so for years, up until my mother died, we went on the run and we changed our name to her last name. I don't know why. It was weird because usually if you change your last name, like, you know, to your mother's maiden name, they come after you, but they didn't. But no one came after us for years. And by the time, like, we would have been found, my mother had died from cancer in the story. So, yeah. My mother became close with Kaz's mum, and so we got to see them every now and then. And yeah, so then I find out that Kaz has been killed by Brody, and I know, like, that he was protecting Mari, and so I end up taking over the Red Right Hand, and like, I haven't, like, my character didn't kill anyone at the time, but then she, you know, got herself in trouble with the Red Right Hand because, like, the people who didn't get caught, like with Ali and all that, got away and formed, like, my character Arya took over the Red Right Hand, and yeah, she made herself get caught this time with a friend. Her friend was like, well, Kaz was my mate. I'd go to jail for her. She protected me, looked after me. And so they both end up in prison. And the only one in there that knew me was Ali. And of course, she's not going to go telling Mari now. Maybe no, because she didn't tell Mari about Ruby. But anyway, I get in there and then I sneak up on Mari and slit her throat the way Sean Brody did to Kaz, and so that's how I end up writing Kaz did not die in vain. She lives on in Wentworth forever. Because yeah, Kaz was my favourite, so I reckon if I was in the show, she would be my cousin. And so once that happens, I end up going back to Proctor, but I only kept Proctor as my last name because of Kaz. I went back to it because it was Kaz's name. But if Kaz didn't have that name, I probably wouldn't have went back to it because our fathers were abusive bastards. And yeah, so that's my storyline. So feel free to, you know, message me on the Sweet Life of Teal and my Instagram page, and I'll be happy to post your comments in one of the videos. And yeah, I hope you liked Michelle's storyline that I put in my video, and I hope you liked watching this, and yeah, I hope to see you all soon. Bye. End of my video for today, and if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.